Well, good afternoon everyone, it's Nicola Cairncross here, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about when you should use a consultant in your small business. First of all, why you should use a consultant in your small business. Well, there are lots of good reasons why you should think about this, and it doesn't need to be as expensive as you may think. And I'm going to tell you how to get hold of a consultant at a very reasonable rate at the end of this short video. But let's talk about why first. Are you considering starting a new business, or are you considering starting a new project within your business? If you book some time with an expert consultant, you'll find that they can shortcut the process dramatically. In addition, they can actually stop you falling into some holes that you might not have known were there, and they can stop you wasting valuable time and money because they've been there, they've done that, and they know what to watch out for. Consultations are also a great way to find out how a highly skilled expert would go about tackling the project you're thinking of doing. It's also a good way to get a feel for whether someone might be a long-term fit for you, whether you're thinking about taking someone on in your business, or just thinking of taking on a consultant on a regular basis, or just thinking about working with a coach or a mentor. Lots of people offer free 15-minute consultations, but you'll find that these are usually triage sessions, and basically they'll be just trying to get to know whether you're a good fit for them as a consultant or a mentor. You'll often have to invest a little bit more to get a bit more time with the person concerned, because you can't really get into it in 15 minutes. Let's look at some more of the benefits of working with a consultant on a one-off basis. You can get more clarity on the project, as I say. You can work out the things you need to know, and you can work out the things you don't know with the help of an experienced consultant. Working with a consultant on a longer basis can be a little bit more expensive, and you really want to make sure you've got the right person for the job. So talking to someone on a one-off basis means that you'll get some really good stuff from the consultant, which will mean your time and money has not been wasted if you put it into action. But it gives you an opportunity to get to know the consultant better and to know what their working style and follow-up's like. I'll give you some good examples of consults I've done. I used to go and do a dinner and a day consult, which means that I would go out for dinner with the person concerned. We'd spend the whole day the next day working towards some tightly defined goal that the client wanted to achieve. What's the purpose of going out for dinner the night before? It's so we can get all the personal stuff out of the way. We can get to know each other. The client can tell me all of the background stuff that she thinks I need to know before we start working towards her goal the next day. Often people feel a little bit uncomfortable that they haven't yet achieved the goal that they want you to work on with them. They like to get all the backstory out of the way and give you all the reasons why they haven't achieved that goal yet. We can both go into the room the next morning with a really clear slate and not have to deal with any of the history. I can also use the dinner the night before to tell the client all the times that I've been in their situation and how I've overcome the challenges and problems that they're facing, which gives the client confidence that we're going to have a really productive day the next day. Sometimes ex-clients just call me up and book a couple of hours, and that's just really to run through what they've done since the last time we spoke and to agree some action steps. People like to be accountable. And even though as a consultant you've got absolutely no say on whether the client actually does what you suggest they're doing, or the things that you agree together that would be a good idea for them to do, something about knowing that you've got another consultation booked in, say, 3 months' time, the client's much more likely to take the action and achieve the goals that they've said they wanted to. So a consultant, mentor or coach can actually be a useful productivity tool for the client. Another way a consultant can be used is as a sort of third-party observer, just to go in and watch meetings and take notes on the dynamics between the people. It's a really great way of seeing if there's any undercurrents going on in your team that you might not have been aware of. And lots of people have trained now as specialist consultants, and they go out and they deliver programs such as the Traction program by Gino Wickman and the Profit First program by Michael Michalowicz. Those consultants will actually come into your business, and following the principles of the books concerned, they will actually take your team through certain exercises to give you your desired outcome from the day. I would suggest that you only consider using a consultant for a minimum of 2 hours. You could hire a consultant for a morning, an afternoon, a day, a dinner and a day, as I said. But one of the things you must get established before you start work together is, what do you want your ideal outcome from these sessions to be? A lot of the time people want clarity, they want suggested action steps, they want people to point out potential pitfalls, and they also sometimes want to be just encouraged that other people have done what they want to. And a really good consultant will have a wealth of tools, contacts, techniques, great stories and success stories as well, and things that you can add to your toolbox and go away encouraged that you've got a chance of achieving the goals that you want to achieve. How can you hire me for a consultancy? Well, I would be remiss as a marketing person not to tell you. And all you need to do is go to nicolacairncross.com, scroll down the bottom of the page and look for the icons, and either hit the envelope icon to send me an email or hit the telephone icon to book yourself in for a 15-minute chat initially. Also, I understand that Upwork are now doing consultations, so if you find yourself an expert on there that you like the look of, you can pay money into an escrow account, hold your consultancy session with the consultant of your choice, and then Upwork will release the money on successful completion of the consultation. Do go and check that out as well. I hope this has helped you think about the idea of using a consultant in your business. It really can be a fantastic way to fast track your business without actually committing to a long-term mentoring or coaching program. And it's also a great way to check out potential consultants in your business to work on a long-term or a larger project. And I'll see you tomorrow.